guys to have to be here in Berlin.
Playing live, a cash prize, networking opportunities, and many further useful experiences.
When you don't think about it, your placement is perfect.
The new generation Jazz Lab offers a wonderful package for young acts that want to take the next step.
Obviously, we're here to rehearse some music and to play together and grow as a group and maybe work on, one or two new pieces of music, and then also put together the set we're going to play on Friday at the Dracula Club.
I feel very pleasant. My heart is beating a little bit fast. I feel happy.
I'm really excited to, work with the mentors.
The mentors are Ruben Rogers, Gregory Hutchinson, Aaron Goldberg, and Robin McKell.
I love seeing this new young energy musicians. I'm excited for working with them and also to take their energy and give myself a little bit of that too.
Hi, I'm Kira.
You can't teach experience. I can only share the experience, and we've obviously had much more experience than them, right? Just because we're older, right?
Stop it.
So whatever we can give them is really because they're already on their path. Everyone has their own path. They're already on their way. So I'm sure just whatever nuggets we can help with, that's what we're going to do this week.
It's 4 more days until the Young Jazz Lab winner bands have to perform at the Dracula Club. So now the intensive rehearsing starts.
It's probably because I was here. That's all I have for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Imagine how it is to the world.
Obviously, you guys have a concert, so I think it's smart, since there's not that many days between now and the concert, to kind of already be thinking about the set and maybe even like working on exactly what the set's going to be starting now.
Yeah, I feel like that I'm going to be taking a lot from this week because I'm not only leading the band, but I'm also like a player and performer in the band, and it's kind of like this balance that I'm still finding. Especially also as a blind person, it's definitely a different thing. I write charts that I can't read, So I'm in a very interesting position. I'm still figuring out how to do it, but it's a really interesting journey that will probably continue for the rest of my life.
Property quarter note, crotchet changed. Quarter rest, bar 1, beat 1. Note input, create notes carried on bar 1, B2.
Being blind didn't make founding the band more difficult. It made leading the band more difficult, just because the music is very complicated. So obviously I want to write it down, but it's definitely, for me, a thing. Like, I can write charts and I can write my music and record it. So I don't have any disadvantages there. I don't have to ask anybody for assistance. But definitely keeping everything in order and having a good overview of all of the material is way harder for me. Hi, how are you?
Right now it's just like it feels so good to just be able to sit down and play the music and have amazing feedback, and they're all my friends, and it's just like the hang is like amazing.
Seeing the mentors in everyday life, seeing them at breakfast, lunch, when they lose their bag at the airport, how they deal with stress, and just learning more real-world techniques, just how to hang, how to be comfortable when people are annoying you, how to deal with things professionally. That's the biggest takeaway for me.
You have to live it, you have to do it, but you do need some mentors. I think everyone needs a break in whatever they do, in whatever field you're in. It helps to have someone help you. And it's okay to have help. At the same time, you have to have a vision for what you're trying to accomplish.
It's a very uplifting, eye-opening experience.
our job is to polish them and then to share, to polish, you know, they're not coal. I mean, we're not polishing coal into a diamond. It's a diamond and we're polishing the diamond into an even more valuable diamond, right? It's a joyous job for us. We see the results instantaneously. These are super talented, hardworking people, and all they need is a little dose of our experience. I knew you guys were gonna all sound amazing individually, and for me, it's just a question of like, how do we make this sound like a killing band with a message for an audience that's never heard you before and doesn't care about how good you play your instruments?
You know, make me feel your pain. Make me feel that. That's all right, it's all good. You know, I was thinking as I was listening to it, you know, your job is to make this very intricate melody sound like something that I want to sing back. And that's a tall order.
Yeah, I guess as a vocalist, you have to be, you know, like a leader. So I think that's what everyone is pushing me to do.
You know, we're working on really bringing the music to life and how can we communicate with our audience. And I think the first thing that we talked about is getting our heads out of the music and getting it into our hearts and really being able to express the music. And in order to do that, it needs to be really internalized. And
it's still like bling, 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 blinking, blinking. And he's, no matter what he plays, that's gonna come out.
The mayor of St. Moritz and founder of Festival de Jazz, Christian Jenny, is taking the great Dave Grusin, Lee Rittenauer, and Pepe Lienhart to the New Generation Jazz Lab, so they can hear what the next generation is up to.
Very interesting musically, terrific. And the jazz guys the trio's incredible, so wonderful.
Obviously, two very different groups, but all very talented people, you know. But all terrific players and interesting music and songs. The piano player in the other group here was fabulous, you know, with great sound.
Das sind natürlich alle junge Studenten von der Berkeley, von Boston. Das merkt man schon. Das ist höchste Level für das Alter, wie die spielen. Wirklich unglaublich.
So they're all going to have incredible careers.
In order to move the people that know nothing, they have to, first of all, understand what she's singing and feel her. So we all have to feel like, we, the audience members, need to feel like you guys are all there supporting her when she's singing. And I didn't really feel that. The challenge is always to know how much to say and how much not to say, and how to say these constructive things in a way that empowers without causing any sort of self-doubt.
Oh yeah.
Good to see you. I don't know.
Here. Hello. You know, a glass of wine, this view, and now lunch. It doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, I love it so much. I mean, I love the mountain and just when we were coming up the hill that I could see the lake, it was just beautiful, like a movie.
We're reinventing the brand for the future, and that's what these guys are doing. You know, if you think about jazz, lots of people think about the, you know, wonderful jazz stars that we've had in the history, but this is the next generation, and they've got to establish themselves, and they've got to show what they're going to do with jazz. So, actually, yes, it's a great personal privilege and really enjoyable, but it's also, you know, there's also a parallel there to us for the business.
Damien, the first thing he asked me, are you doing something for the next generation? And I said, no. So that was the way we invented very fast the Next Generation Jazz Lab 4 years ago. And here we are.
I said to Christian when we first started, I said, I don't know anything about jazz. He said, it's okay, I don't know anything about cars.
That night, the mentors are giving their own concert at the Dracula Club. And of course, the young musicians take the opportunity to feel the vibe at the club since they are next tomorrow night.
Boy, batle ibhasi amabhanana kwibhasi ibibheka ibhayi uzwabhulwa emba maphosa sebhayi sibhele namhlanje nakusalim.
It does feel like, you know, kind of like a dark and vibey atmosphere, and everybody's like kind of crunched together, and it makes it feel like, I don't know, like concerts where it's just like intimate, like the atmosphere is very intimate.
My body getting in preparation for, you know, that 45 minutes and just kind of tuning myself into that. Yeah.
Like, I prefer excited. It's a feeling there, but it's not really a bad feeling. It's good to have that feeling before playing. Little thing that kicks you in the butt a little bit.
We've learned a lot these past few days, but today is when we forget it. You know what I mean? To move past it, you have to be yourself and take the things that you internalized and leave the things you didn't.
In this moment, I need you to just play your best with your heart, not with your mind, but with your heart and with intent. Before we hit the stage, I always say, okay, remember everything I just told you in the past week? Forget it. And just play.
Imagine how it is to live in a world you cannot see, relying on someone else's helping hands.
You guys are great. Thank you so much.
Prost! So happy, so grateful. We're feeling amazing. We're in euphoria right now.
It's just so great, you know. The music was amazing, the people were amazing, and I'm just so happy to be here and to do this. Yeah.
I'm feeling fabulous. I'm so glad. I'm not glad. I'm so sad that we're living.
Yeah.
I'm not glad that we're living. That's fucking.
We just started.
And you have me two thoughts. One is like, how the fuck can I go on after that? And second, I'm so inspired from that. So it was absolutely perfect. But again, even though that was the climax, it was the whole week. It was getting to know them, and they're such inspiring, beautiful people. The most beautiful musicians are beautiful humans, and everybody here are beautiful humans.